There are so many styles of Qigong to choose from. Last time the Chinese government did a survey, it was 3,500. That's in China alone. So it can be kind of overwhelming. Where do you start in Qigong? What's the most important exercises? What are the best exercises? What's the most effective? In my opinion, having done this for over a decade, it's not really that there's certain exercises that are the best exercises, but rather there's certain principles that you want to make sure that your Qigong routine is covering, is embodying. So this routine covers a few of those principles, sort of putting in a few of my favorite exercises to cover those principles. But again, really the principles are the important part. So hopefully this helps out, gives you a concise routine to get started and some knowledge to get you started as well on your Qigong journey.
Start with your feet shoulder width. You can place your hands on your thighs, dropping the hips back, sending the hips forward. We're going to begin with a spinal wave technique to open up all the joints of the spine, hips, neck. We're going to roll our way up, lifting the chin, dropping the chin at the bottom, tucking the tailbone as you push the hips forward. Feel it like a wave going up from the feet, legs, hips, spine, all the way to the neck and head. You can exhale your way down, inhale your way up. One of the first things we want to do in a Qigong practice is to open the joints of the body. Now we can move that into the shoulders, elbows, wrists. As the hips go back, float the back of the hands towards each other. As the hips go forward, spiral the palms face up and pull them in by the ribs. This comes from White Crane Qigong. So you can imagine your arms like the wings of a crane. Then come in, press down, relax. Next we want to stretch. Let's begin with opening and stretching the upper body. This one is called the stork spreads its feathers. Turn your palms forward, do a circle in front of you, and then stand tall with the back of the hands face forward and the fingers pulling down. Fingers pull down away from the crown of the head. Lean your ear towards one shoulder now and roll over the shoulder, holding that stretch down to the fingertips. You can exhale forward, inhale back, just opening up the back of the arms, the side of the neck. Roll to the other side and nod slowly over the shoulder, stretching down the other side of the neck and the other arm. We want to stretch in Qigong to release the tension from the body that's blocking the flow of Qi. Now turn your palms behind you, spiral behind, open the palms out to the sides as the fingers pull down again. Spiral behind, fingers pull down. So starting with just stretching down the arms, opening up the tissues that these meridians run down. And lean your ear towards one shoulder and roll, nod across the shoulder, inhale back, exhale forward, slowly releasing tension, releasing stiffness and tightness that restricts the flow of vital energy. Go to the other side, rolling across the shoulder, clearing the pathway for the meridians, the energy channels of the upper body, and then release. Shake out your arms. Next, we'll open the lower body. Take a nice wide stance. Point your toes forward. Hold the back of one hand or wrist. Reach up and then fold forward. Then bend your knees and spine and roll your way back up. Reaching up, maybe arching back a little bit. And then hinging forward with the legs straight for a hamstring stretch. And then rolling your way up. So again, using that spinal roll technique. You can see here my knees bend and spine bends on the way up. But on the way down, the spine and knees are straight, so we get a nice stretch. Opening up the hamstrings, the hips, the spine. And then come down and just hold a stretch, making sure the tissues are releasing their stiffness and tension from the lower body so that Qi can flow through this region. Let's roll our way up. Step your feet back in, shake it out a bit. Good, and let's find a full body shake. So just bouncing. Relax your low back, let your tailbone bounce up and down. Relax your traps, your upper shoulder area. Let your shoulders bounce. Relax your wrists. Let your hands open and close. The wrist gates open and close. Let your neck relax, especially the base of the skull, so the head gently nods. And let out a few sighing breaths, breathing in the nose and out the mouth as you shake. Good. Come back to the center and just notice how you feel. Feel your tailbone sinking to the earth, your crown floating to the sky, the spine long yet relaxed. And then float both hands towards the sky and draw down in front of you, exhaling as the hands come down. Nice long slow exhale through the nose now. And inhale through the nose as the hands float up. Exhale as you float down. Use your awareness to scan through the body, the hands, like they're pushing your awareness through the body from the head to the toes. Here we hope to circulate our qi, especially to sync the qi, the energy that tends to rise like hot air in a room rises to the ceiling. Our energy can often tend to rise to our head, to stimulate overthinking, to our heart, to stimulate over-emotionality and stress. So we want our energy to descend. This helps to calm and cool the mind and heart. Bring your hands now over the lower abdomen. This is where we want our qi to descend to start to fill up and access this Dantian region, lower abdominal region, where we can build this anchor for the mind and emotions and this reservoir for vitality. Just feel your breath there, calm and slow through the nose, breathing gently to the lower abdomen. Take a deep breath in, and wherever you're ready, let out a sigh. That concludes our practice, opening the joints, opening the upper body, opening the lower body, shaking to release tension and stress, and flowing to help circulate and sync our qi. If you enjoyed that practice, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here for more great content, and you can also access a free beginner's Qigong foundational course on my website by joining my email list. So you can head to nicklawfrey.com if you're interested in that free course. Thanks so much.